It is Wednesday. And you know what that means? It's Wednesday. It's 9 o'clock. You know what that means. What does that mean? That means that it's New Comic Book Day. And new comics came out today. It's Wednesday. The day I do my reviews. It's Wednesday. And it's New Comic Book Day. So let's talk about what came out today. Some nice issues came out today. Shout out to John. What's up, John? Oh, it's a big day for comic books. Why? Why is it a big day? Well, two big books came out today. I'm excited for. A lot of steady, regular issues came out. So let's just get started with one of those number one issues. And we'll see right here that Justice League came out. Justice League number one. In fact, written by Scott Snyder. So this, is going to be good. The Totality Part 1. A brand new era begins. Comic legends Scott Snyder and Jim Chung launched the Justice League into a cosmos-shaking mystery that will draw out their most terrible foes in ways our heroes couldn't possibly imagine. In the debut issue, Martian Manhunter struggles to protect the team from an incoming threat that will shatter the world as they know it, while a familiar face strikes out on a dark path. So immediately you see this cover, and you've got basically the Justice League. So you've got how do I do this correctly? You've got the original Justice League team. You've got the animated show team. And then you've got the main team, which is that Hawkgirl. So this is a crazy cover. But issue number one by Justice League, I highly recommend you pick it up. I'll say the number one. Moving on to Batman, issue 48. The Best Man, part one. Batman and Catwoman decide it might be better to elope rather than go through some big, stodgy wedding ceremony. But no sooner do they put their marriage on the fast track than the Joker appears. And when the Joker kidnaps the Caped Crusader, will his old foe give him a piece of his mind or bash in his brains? Yes, Batman is getting married in issue 50. Here is Joker. This Batman run has been wonderful. Moving on to Wonder Woman. Now this is an annual number two. Starlight. An enormous divine threat has the star sapphires in its sights, and only Wonder Woman can protect them. She's wielded the ring before, but the core has changed since then. Is their combined power enough to stop a god? Yes, Wonder Woman is Star Sapphire in this issue. So Green Lantern fans, you can rejoice. But Wonder Woman Annual 2. Moving on to Brian Michael Bendis' Man of Steel number 2. With an arsonist loose in Metropolis, Superman's powers are almost useless in finding the culprit. And back at the Daily Planet, everyone wants to know what's going on with Lois Lane. How can Clark hold on to the secret of what happened to Lois and John much longer? Brian Michael Bendis is very exciting that he's doing DC books now. So I highly recommend you pick this up. This is The Man of Steel, issue number 2. Moving on to Green Lanterns, number 48. Green Lanterns. Rebel Run, part 1. The Guardians can no longer stand idly by as Jessica Cruz's ring gains more sentience. They've seen anomalies with the rings turning the universal nightmares, and now it's up to the greatest lantern, Hal Jordan, to relieve Jess of her ring. Green Lanterns, number 48. Jessica Cruz, Hal Jordan. Moving on to, that's all the DC. Moving on to Marvel, and we're gonna I love you, my father. Good game softball tonight. Deadpool, issue number 1. Yes, issue number 1 of Deadpool. This is legacy number 301. So this is the 301st issue. However, brand new creative team. Scotty Young. Scotty Young, yes, that's Scotty Young. Is not drawing, he's doing the story. So this is Deadpool number 1, brand new. You can pick it up. Immersion for a living. Scotty Young and Nick Klein bring you the craziest tales of the regenerating degenerate yet. It's been a while since Deadpool's had to murk to make ends meet, but things are tough all over. While Deadpool tries to get his humble mercenary for hire business back off the ground, a catastrophic threat so unfathomably huge, so mind-breakingly cataclysmic, it defies description. It's heading it's heading toward Earth, and there's only one person who can stop it. Oh no. It's Wade? Crap, it's Wade. Deadpool number 1, brand new creative team. You can just start with this issue. You don't need to know anything. Moving on to, we're gonna go Power Rangers, issue number 10. The Red Slayer has arrived, threatening the future of the Power Rangers by destroying their pasts in service of Lord Drakon. This is part of the Shattered Grid storyline, which has been absolutely incredible. So I highly recommend you pick up all the issues related to Shattered Grid. Go Power Rangers, number 10. Moving on to Rocko's Modern Life, number 5. When Rocko tries to cash in on Spunky's newfound internet fame, Spunky is dognapped and held for ransom. Yes, Rocko's Modern Life, issue number 5. By Boom. By Kaboom. Now moving on to Star Wars. We've got Star Wars Adventures number 11. Powered Down, part 2 of 2. Han and Chewie are stuck on an alien planet with no way off while being pursued by droids bent on their destruction. Will everyone's favorite smuggler duo find a way to safety before time runs out? Star Wars Adventures 11, Powered Down by IDW. Now, moving on to The Last Jedi, number 3, adaptation number 3. The tyrannical First Order is hot on the Resistance's tail. Supreme Leader Snoke has discovered a way to track Leia Organa and her crew through hyperspace. Fuel and time is running out. Finn and Rose are sent on a secret mission from Poe Dameron to the casino planet of Canto Bight, where they are to find the Master Codebreaker, who will help them defeat the First Order's tracker. Plus, never before scenes in the adaptation of the blockbuster film, The Last Jedi, number 3. Now we've got Star Wars issue 49. Star Wars issue 49. The rebellion of Mon Cala takes flight. With the Empire on its back foot, the Rebel Alliance is poised to rise up in defiance. Could their ultimate victory be at hand? Star Wars issue number 50 is coming up. Gotta check it out. So pick up this issue too, issue 49. Finally, the only reprint today is True Believers Ant-Man and the Wasp, The Birth of Giant Man, which reprints Tales to Astonish 35 from September 1962 and Tales to Astonish 49 from November 1963. So this is Ant-Man and the Wasp, Birth of a Giant Man. Birth of Giant Man. Other than that, the only other books I got this past week, I got an index to X-Men. I got a Marvel Vampires, which is a handbook. So I'm always collecting those index books. Always a great reference. That contains so much data. So Marvel Vampires handbook, and finally found this, a Rock and Roll Comics, Guns N' Roses. Why not? It's Rock and Roll Comics. So other than that, shout out to Toy and Comic Heaven. All your toys, comics, video game needs. Check us out, Toy and Comic Heaven. Other than that, it's been a fun week. We've got Incredibles coming out next week. And then we've got Jurassic World 2 coming out in 2 weeks. So make sure you catch up your Jurassic Park, your Incredibles. Be back here next Wednesday with another book review of what's coming out next week. And we'll see if I have any new big books. But we may have something huge coming in soon. And when I mean huge, I mean life-changing huge. So we'll see if that book comes in or not. Other than that, I hope everyone enjoyed the review. And may the force be with you.